Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at Creatie.ai. And this looks like something that will pretty much create designs from nothing and also enhance your images, create an automatic style guide, audit your designs to make sure that your design system is followed. So this sounds really promising. Let's see what happens here. Very dramatic here as we're waiting for images to load. All right, dashboard. Here we are. Okay, I'm a designer? Huh. Agency right now? Let's go. All right, a bunch of handbooks. Interesting. I'm just going to dive right in though. I always like to see how the core usability of the product is without any tutorials. Draw a marquee, enter your design objective, and select the components. Okay, so here we are. Create a frame. No, we're just going to skip and jump right to this. Here's our frame. Okay. All right. We have a frame. Section. Audit. Let's do the wizard. That's why we're here. Magicon, magic icons, interesting. Okay, 2D or 3D. Very useful. I'm not ready to do an icon yet. Let's just want the design first. Let's see here. Okay, so I make a window here. What would you like? So I actually lay out the components, so that disappeared for a second. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. What would you like? Well, I want to make an app for watching birds. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm supposed to put in a name of a component here, but let's just see what happens here. Okay, so it made a carousel. Okay, it's good to get quick common components. Let's see here. Audit. Well, this was not intuitively obvious here. I may need to go through a tutorial. All right, so if I create a frame, I need to go to a new file. Okay, so user handbooks were made in this tool apparently. So you can import Figma or Sketch files, that's good, or Adobe files. Okay, so here we are again. I'm going to create a frame. And, oh, I see that. That's interesting. On the left here, when I said frame, there are standard templates, frames, so we could say iPhone 15, okay, 14 Pro, perfect. Okay, then we can go to Creatie Wizard, and I select the part, I guess, of the frame I want. Oh, and it creates recommendations based on the layout. Very interesting. Oh, look at that. That's a search. You could get a quick preview. So this is really a tool to kind of help designers start designing faster. It's not necessarily going to create a design for you per se, but it does get you going pretty fast if you don't have a design system or anything else to start from. Okay, it's a foodie app, apparently. Okay. And you see it just put it right there, the first component. And now if I wanted to make a featured carousel down below, let's say, I would do this Creatie wizard thing again and select. Okay, so now on this part of the app, I would have a featured food carousel list. So it kind of knows that you want some kind of list. You have a bunch of options here to make that list. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. I mean, here's kind of the typical list that I guess you would see here. Reading your library, take a breather. Okay. All right. If I want to list longer, I suppose there's a way to do that too. I mean, I could probably copy and paste these. Yeah, look at that. Copy and paste did what duplicate does right away. So you can even, boom, that again. And then if you wanted your nav on the bottom, you go back to this little Creatie wizard thing, I guess now. I guess you'd have an overlay here. And let's say nav, although this is off screen here. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. And look at that. I matched the orange nicely. It's not quite lined up there, but not a big deal. Whoops. Well, that's weird. Okay. It's weird that this is like rounded on the corners there. I guess I could change that right here. Boom. Easy enough. So there's some kind of issue there, but not too bad. Overall, I know there's still, we see the names of the modules here. It almost as though they're not on the right layer or something else going on here. But generally speaking, this is not too bad at all. And we can get icons like we did before here. If we click play, yeah, it didn't actually put the rest of the content into the frame, which I had a feeling of. Okay, this is a separate window. So somehow the tab bar up here, so these three items, I would need to select them. For some reason, they just didn't get put into the frame. But I can do that. Now I believe it will work. Because I saw the name of each module before. Okay, cool. All right, there's some obviously issues here. This duplicate wasn't exact, but no scroll is enabled or anything yet. But not bad. I mean, from zero to this with some minimal knowledge of what it should be, I think this is a really interesting program. Will it replace Figma? I don't know. It's got a long road to get there. But there is possibility here. I definitely want to come back to this tool and start playing with it. There's dev mode too. Curious to see how that compares to some of the stuff Figma's doing. But interesting start here. Creatie.ai. Worth your time to take a look at. Thank you all. Let me know what you think in the comments and like and subscribe.